Hey guys, Dave Whichard, President FFL Velocity. Welcome to Weekend Warrior podcast. And, just one of the things I just wanted to share is just a few things about, we talk about mindset, we talk about failing, we talk about, getting up. I'd say, we don't want to compare ourselves to other people. We don't know what people are walking through. We don't know what their circumstances are. We don't know what it is, their environments, things they've been through, things like that, how they climbed to where they got to, unless we learn about them, read a book about them or follow them or whatever the case may be. But I would just say we don't want to compare ourselves to other people in this business. Now, I think it's good to challenge ourselves. But each day when I wake up, I just want to be better for myself. I want to prove things to myself every day. I'm not doing it for you, right? That kind of thing. So look in the mirror, see how we can get better, things like that. So I think lately anytime I listen to Sean, it's like a lot of it has to do with mindset. A lot of the things that he teaches us and we learn from him is about mindset. It's about life. It's about daily things in our lives that we can get better at, staying busy working, not just busy, but productive. Like for me, it's better, becoming a better recruiter, becoming a better trainer in whatever I'm doing, a better coach, a better person all the way around, whether it be with my family, my friends, my attitude, all those things. We can control those things. We can control our attitude. We can control our activities. It's funny how I watch agents struggle, right? They struggle and it hurts me to watch them struggle. But 9 times out of 10, it's because of their attitude and their activities. Like they're not working enough. Their attitude's not right. They're complaining about certain things, whatever. It's okay to bring challenges to someone and say, hey, how do I fix this? Or how do I get better with this? Or, whatever. We're all trying to get better, but complaining would not be the answer. Like I wouldn't call Andrew and complain. I wouldn't call Sean and complain. Now there's people that I work in the business with that I might ask questions about a certain thing, but I'm going to bring it in a way that it makes sense that I'm just trying to get better or I'm trying to understand it or whatever the case may be. But if I'm complaining about, this lead or that or whatever, they're leads. Like we have this amazing CRM system, which are always trying to get better, integrity. It makes us better in so many ways, which is why we love the partnership that we have with them. It helps us become better. And, it's funny how I see people that don't work hard. I think people that don't work hard can be discouraged. They can be depressed. When you tend to work hard, you don't have time. You don't have time to think about other stuff. You don't have time to, whatever. You stay busy. We've got one shot in life, guys. We don't have multiple shots here. And why would we not stay busy every minute that we're awake trying to be productive in some facet of our life? Whether it's here or you're working with us or whether you're, doing whatever it is you're doing, why wouldn't you do it the best you could do? Which means the best you could do for me, especially if you're a business owner, you own your own business, which we do here, why wouldn't we wake up every day with the intention of putting, minimum 8 hours, but 10, 12, 16, 20 hours a day? I mean, whatever it takes to win, right? So, does that mean you're in the field the whole time? No. Does that mean you're on the phone the whole time? Not necessarily. Does that mean you can run your business from your phone? If you've built a business big enough, you can. But some of us have to get back to work and doing the things that I got to get better every day. I have to challenge myself. When I listen to Sean Mike talk all the time, it's like, how can I get better? So I just want to challenge each person. If you're watching this, we just want to become better in life. And I think that's what I love about working here is you're always held to a higher standard when you're leading. So let me say it again. You're always held to a higher standard when you're leading. So what I mean by this, if you've been given, too much is given, much is required, right? I think this word said. The word says, right? So if we're giving something, meaning we've given some sort of success, whatever that might look like. Our business has grown to a certain whatever level it might be. Doesn't mean we've arrived. It doesn't mean, like integrity, for example, for those of that gotten that. The goal was not to get to it. The goal is not to get to integrity. The goal is to get to integrity so we can get better, so we can help more people get to that place. Whatever their goals, their dreams, their whys, figure out what those are and then move forward, right? We're going to have down. I think we got to understand too, when we fail, that just means we're getting closer. I used to always say, I loved eating no's. Like when I would dial day, I think a lot of us get on there and we get in our heads and our feelings that people are saying certain things to us or, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, guys, we're just calling people that have asked for our help. They filled out a form, they filled out a piece of paper. It's got their name on it, their date of birth, whatever. If you print the lead out, whatever, you can show it to them. So whether we're door knocking and we show up and show them that, hey, I'm here to serve you, whatever, or like this morning, listen to Robbie Wells on the phone, for example. He's president of, I guess this side right here, Blast Off, and he's really good on the phone. But when I say really good, I mean he's become better on the phone. And he's like, I'm the local field underwriter. I'm coming over to see you, basically, just like what Sean would say. We know that we're not a telemarketer. No, we're not. You filled the form out. That doesn't make us a telemarketer. You filled it out. We're calling you and giving you something that you've asked for, information requests for life insurance, right? Whatever it may be. We've gotten the supplemental phase now. We have supplemental insurance. We have, Medicare, pretty much everything full brokerage. And, when you have one of the high, if not the highest, one of the highest carrier comps in the industry, per carrier and that kind of thing, that's pretty awesome. And then we have bonus money that people can earn and, through business and things like that. We get paid commission, right? We get paid commission to work hard, but it's our business. We can go out and work hard and protect families, and then we can make money to help our own family, right? We can help money for our family. And so when a person, is out protecting families day in and day out, they're going to grow. They're going to learn. They're going to get their head beat up. They're going to, bump into things. They're going to break things and whatever. And for me, I didn't have a plan B. Why would you have a plan B? Why would you start a business? Like I put, if you open a restaurant, it costs you $100,000, $150,000, $200,000 to start the restaurant, or whatever you might invest in, some other type of business, 50, 80, 100 grand, whatever. Does that mean you're not all in? Would you just throw money at it and just like not work your hardest? Would you throw money at it and not give it your all every day? Would you not get up with the right attitude? Would you not treat your employees the right way, or they'd all quit on you and you'd be doing everything around there? Would you eat all the food in the restaurant so you wouldn't have food to open the doors the next day? I mean, I just use a restaurant as an example. I remember hearing Grady talk about that early on in the business. You wouldn't steal from the restaurant, right? So, and if you did more, like if all you did was referrals, like you talked about that, you would eventually run out of people to come eat at your restaurant, right? But if you're marketing and you're doing other things and you had like in our business, leads is our food, right? We have to have that. So if you're only cold calling, you probably should quit, like Sean says, and come to some place like this where you can have all the leads you need in a CRM, or remember, we use leads wherever they are, as long as they're compliant and they make sense, and it helps the agent win, right? So, but we're doing a good job of making sure that we get better leads, better leads for the agents. And when I say better leads, I mean just more of them. Better means more to me. Like if I get 100 or 150 or whatever the case may be, I have more shots. So with me, when I was dialing, I just had multiple lead sources, CRM leads, this over here, this Facebook campaign, this whatever. And I wanted to make sure that I had enough flowing in that I had at least a minimum of 100 to dial that day. Because I knew if I did it, then I could book 12, 15 appointments, right? And I could book, 20 to 30 appointments a week. And if I do that, then I'm going to win. Just saw where Shadi became first Hall of Famer of the year, because I know he works really hard, He probably has a dollar helped him. I know he does. And, whether he dials himself or not, doesn't really matter. I mean, he gets in front of people and he works hard and he grinds and goes see the people and he travels and he does what he needs to do. So, but I just want to get better every day. I think I would challenge everybody who's watching this list. How can we get better? I'd say if you're not uncomfortable, you're probably moving backwards. I heard a quote, I think it was Iron Cowboy was reading his book, and it said something like, to be successful at the highest levels, you'll have to do stuff you don't like. So moving forward, we're either moving forward or moving backwards. We're moving backwards, obviously failing. And if you're not uncomfortable, you're probably moving backwards. So I think you got to get uncomfortable with what you're doing. Some of you brand new starting, it's going to get uncomfortable by jumping on the phone and making that first dial. It's called taking action. If you take action today, right now, you stop what you're doing and you take action, whatever it is you got to do, whether it's knock on a door, whether it's get out of the car, whether it's make a phone call, make another phone call, whether it's recruit an agent, get doing it. Once you start doing something, it's crazy how it just becomes easier because you took action. It's like when you're exercising. Well, I don't want to run today. Okay, but when you run and you start running in the first half mile, and then you're at a mile, then you're at 2 and 3 and whatever. If you're lifting weights, it's actually getting to the gym, right? Getting to the gym and starting. That's a start. You got out of the car, you made a decision to get up early enough, hopefully, you know, before 6, you know, or I don't know what we're doing. But, you know, in the gym and get it done. And cause you know, if you don't get there by 6, then you're not, I mean, I'm just saying you're done at 7, then you're getting to work late, and it's, you know, which is why I want to get up every day before 5 if possible, you know, 4, 4:15, 4:30, you know, say I get up closer to 5 and get my workout done. I want to try to be done with my workout by 5:30 at the latest. And that's whether it be getting on a treadmill, whether we're working out, whatever. Also, I'm able to listen to a lot of good stuff, whether it's, you know, podcasts from somebody who's keeps me fired up, whether it's listening to Sean Mike, whether it's whatever, learning. What I used to do a lot more of, I used to listen to like Next Level. I used to listen to different podcasts and, you know, Andrew and Sean and whatever to get my brain right, you know, and then there's other things you can do, read books, whatever, you know, the case may be, listen to them, whatever. But again, it's all about attitude and activities. And so if I have my mind right, when I come in on a Monday, like say Monday you're watching this, or it's Wednesday or whatever, Tuesday, but Monday and Thursday usually when we dial here. But I think as a new agent, you should dial every day. I mean, you know, especially if you don't have those 12, 15 appointments booked, why wouldn't you? You have your list, you keep dialing when you're in between appointments, you're door knocking. It's just constant activity. I heard something the other day. It's like the little details matter. Like you know, I don't know where I heard this, but you know, small hinges swing big doors, right? So it's a little thing sometimes every day that I got to get better at. Maybe it's writing something down. Maybe it's putting something on my calendar. Maybe it's a phone call back that I missed, or you know, a text that someone sent me, or whatever the case may be. But I think it's every day with the details of, do you have your computer? Is it ready? Is it in the bag? I know it sounds simple. Do you have a notepad with you? Do you have all those little things so you get in home? It's not chaotic for you. It's just being I'm not very organized typically, but when I went in home, I want to make sure I had what I had. Otherwise, it become more frustrating for me. So make sure you have that. I remember, you know, Sunday evenings were always good. You know, you know, if you like football and sports, like you could just throw the TV on. You don't even have the sound on. A lot of times I'll just have sports on, and I won't even listen to it because I'm working, right? But it's just having something there. My brain, I'm ADD. I'm not trying to get distracted. So if I'm hearing it, I'm, you know, whatever, but I can see it. It's there, whatever. What I'm saying is you can do your life and do things that maybe you enjoy doing and still work. So it's getting my calendar together for the week, making sure my leads are printed, making sure I'm ready. I got my, you know, my bag ready to go. If you're carrying a, you know, book bag into the home, you have your computers charged up, your iPads charged up, whatever it is you're taking, make sure you have pens and paper and things like that so you can operate and do the things you need to do. If we don't have the tools to go to work, then how are we going to be successful? So I think the tools that go to work for me is having the right attitude. When I was in the field, I wore a Family First Life shirt, you know, or whatever. I mean, wear a collar one. I wore shorts. I wore jeans, whatever. I didn't three-piece suit thing. I always had my badge with me to show people. But the thing is, I want to get better every single day so that I'm awake, right? There's different things out there you can challenge yourself with. I won't get into all that, but I mean, like I'm saying, there's different, you know, workout programs or books or whatever you read. But at the end of the day, if you just get up and you just say, I want to just try to get better every single day. And, you know, before success is going to come, you're going to have failures. You're going to have things where you're going to have temporary defeat. It's only temporary when you get your mind right. You can get in your head for a second, but just get out of it. Why would you play in the mud with people that are just always in the mud? Why wouldn't you step out of the mud, jump in the pool, clean off, get back out, have a new attitude and move life? Why would you not do that? What others think of using that in your business? I remember, you know, Sean saying that, one of the tips of life, you know, who cares what other people think? You know, I mean, really, especially the people that are trying to pull you down. Why would you not outwork people? Why would you not outcare for people? Why would you not serve more people? This business is really simple if we keep it simple. And what I do, it's just, you know, here in the insurance world, it's like we buy a lead, we call the lead, we go see them, we serve them, we give them the best we got from our heart, and we move on to the next one. If someone says no, does that mean I get upset and I cry and get all mad and it doesn't work? No. I go to the next one and the next one, or I knock on the neighbor's door, or ask for leads, or ask for referrals. It's just constant activity. And, you know, is it sales? I mean, yeah, I guess, but not really. I mean, they're asking for your help. So show up, give them the best you got. You're going to get better. You're going to pick up tips here and there and get better at it, right? You know, we don't have to know all the answers. They'll come as we go working through things, right? They'll come as we go. You know, we have to, you know, just be better at lifting other people up. If we focus every day on lifting people up, and we do that, and we work hard, and we put all our monies back in our business, why would you not have staff? If you're building a business and you're protecting 20, 30, 40 families, 50 or more a month, why would you not have staff to help you recruit? Social media, things like that. Yeah, I mean, they can help you with contracting as you start to grow the business and whatever, and do some admin work, whatever it is. I mean, basic stuff. I mean, it's not like we're Sean Michael, we're flying all over the country. I mean, I do fly a lot, but not like him. And I have to have, multiple people to help me get this done and that done. This is, he works really hard and the business is massive. But as we're growing this thing, getting to say, you're getting a business up and running, whether you're a sales manager, senior sales manager, you're a VP, whatever, you should have, as long as you're building the business, which means you're out leading from the front, you're protecting 30, 40, 50 family months, which is why we talk about that all the time. That way you have money. You have money to do what you need to do. You have money to open office if you want to. You have the money to hire good staff and help you recruit. You have the money to put back in the business to be successful, right? But to me, it just comes down to working really hard, leading from the front. And one of the things we were able to do is get out in front of people and show them, hey, we're going to be out here protecting families just like you are. And if we're not doing that, then we need to change our thinking, unless you're running some massive business and, you've been asked to get out of the field, right? I'd go in the field today if I could. Like, I love being in the field. I love serving the families. I love helping them. And, so there's some things on my heart. I was just like thinking, hey, how can we get better? Every single day, wake up, get in the mirror. How can we get better? I want to prove to myself. It's not about proving to other people. How can I get better? How can I challenge myself better? If you have no plan B, why would you have a plan B? I've had some agents recently that got here and they got in their place and, they don't listen. Like, when I say listen, they come to me as, hey, what do you think about this? And I'll tell them something. It takes them 2-3 months to figure it out, and then they do it. And if they had done it 2-3 months ago, they wouldn't be in the same place they are now. And some of it's just work and activities. Others, it's communication. Don't have enough leads. I took this time off, that time off. I'm falling behind here. I'm falling behind there. You got to be transparent and help. In order to reach out, you have to reach up sometimes. Not down, but reach up to someone else that can help you and not be so prideful that you can't tell somebody what's going on or maybe some struggles you're having. Again, it's not complaining. It's, hey, how can we help you, right? What can you do to help yourself become better? And sometimes you got to reach out to somebody else to help and get some advice from them. Like, I talk to a lot of the integrity partners and they're my mentors. So I can ask them, hey, how did you do this? How did you do that? And then I go apply it the best I can, as fast as I can, and quickly as possible so I can get better and help our business grow even faster. So let's wrap this up. Thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate it. Again, successful, to be successful at the highest levels, you're going to go through stuff. You're going to get beat down. You're going to have failures, whatever. It's how you react to those failures. And then again, reaching up, finding someone can help you, have the right attitude, constantly put good stuff in your brain. Most of the TV's junk, so 99% of it. So why watch that, right? Sporting event here and there, whatever you have time, things like that. Probably not, walk around with jerseys, name on the back and all that, like Sean talks about. Let's have our own jerseys, right? Let's make our own jerseys. Let's be have integrity on it with your name. How about that? But anyway, I appreciate you jumping on, and again, I hope that this helps somebody. The logical thing to do when we have challenges for a lot of people, and the easiest thing is to have people quit. Why would you let defeats overtake you? Why would you do that? Why would you not say, hey, I can get better, learn from the failures, reach up, have somebody help you get through it? This is an amazing opportunity. Do not waste it. Don't waste time. Don't waste days of your life. Don't waste seconds. Spend time with your family, spend time with God, do the things you need to do. But at the end of the day, we're building something massive here. We want to grow. We want to help people win. And I hope this makes a difference in your life today. And I'm just grateful to be here. God is just amazing. I'm blessed beyond words to be around and associate the people I need to, learn from, the business partners I have, the leadership in Sean and Andrew and different people. Mike Sizers, thanks for allowing us to be on anytime we get a chance to support the company. All the home office does here. We're so grateful for that. We're just grateful. I mean, FFL is an amazing place to work. If you're in a place and you're not happy, reach out to us. Let us tell you what we do. Again, my name is Dave Whichard. You can reach me at 704-712-4221. Again, follow us on Weekend Warriors, FFL Velocity on YouTube. We also have, our Instagram at Dave Whichard, DaveWhichard. You can go to that, and follow. And we just want to win. We just want to win. So we're looking for people that are soldiers that want to win, that want to work hard, that want to affect families' lives, want to make a great living to help their family, but also help many other families. And I love being in a business where I'm making an impact on people's lives. I'm leaving a legacy. I can work with people like Sean, Mike, Andrew Taylor. I can go down a list of a myriad of people that I love and I learn from. So appreciate you guys being on, and we look forward to talking to you next week. Hope this made a difference in your life today. Thanks for being on.